Dear friends, today is my birthday, and whilst I'll be celebrating with many of you by my side, this year I've decided to do something different and raise awareness for a cause which has impacted me dearly this year. Earlier this year, my father suffered a stroke. A stroke is a serious life-threatening condition where effectively the blood circulating to your brain is cut off. My father didn't have all the classical warnings of a stroke, just a few of them. So when you start, for example, losing some sensation in one of your arms, for example, or you feel a bit dizzy, or you maybe lose sight in one or both of your eyes, you have a severe headache. Those are like kind of the classical examples. Now, what is most important is after a stroke, in the first 4 or 5 hours after the accident, you need to get to the hospital, and that's the most important point. And my father was lucky enough to do that. In order to prevent a stroke, what do you need to do? Do lots of exercise, have a healthy diet, and stop smoking if you do that. Luckily, with the help of doctors and family and friends, he's doing all right now. Because the stroke happened in his left-hand side of the brain, which is the center for memory and speech, he now has some difficulties. However, my father is a fighter, and he didn't just want to let that happen. So what he did is he found strength in poetry, and especially in Mihai Eminescu, which is one of Romania's most famous poets. First by reading, then by starting to write, and then ultimately by remembering some of the verses from the poetry that gave him strength and more confidence in his recovery. I found this extraordinary, and I would like to reward his determination with some poetry from all of you. What this means is that this summer I'm launching an initiative called the Summer of Poetry, where I would like each and every one of you to send poetry for me to collate and share with my dad and the world. So please create, write, send, record any poetry that's dear to you, and then help me promote this message further. Thank you very much, and let's make the world a healthier place.